Do you understand why different people in the community would be upset? Do you have any understanding of why I would be upset?
What's up, political media? This is Lamar, and there's a story out about Lori Loughlin. I'm Becky from Full House. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. You know, she went to prison, her and her husband. I think her for 2 months, him for about 5 months. They're still there right now because they got involved in some type of scheme to where they activated their privilege, if you will, by paying $500K to get their daughter into USC. Daughters, perhaps, into USC. They admitted to this, and now one of the daughters, 21-year-old Olivia Jade, reached out to the Smiths, well, specifically Jada Pinkett-Smith, to get on the red table. She wanted to go to the red table and talk about this whole situation, and it was quite interesting. I'm gonna play a little clip in just a moment, but she acknowledges now her privilege. She said she was oblivious to the privilege that she had. She was very vague when they kind of asked about or hinted about the situation where they faked photos of rowing as though she was a rower in order to help get it accepted into the school. So, which leads me to believe that she and her sister understood that they were not being upstanding as it relates to how they were getting in, that they were breaking the rules, activating their privilege. Yeah, activating their privilege. Also, she says that she hopes her mom and dad learn from this. One person that wasn't happy to have them at the table is Gam, I guess is what Jada calls her mom, Gammy or Gam, Jada Pinkett's mama. She was very disappointed about them coming on. And you could see it all over her face, and you could hear it in her speak. And here's just a short clip I'm going to share with you on what she had to say to Olivia Jade about her privilege. Check it out. Comment, subscribe, like. To my subscribers, thank you guys for your support. Again, see you until next time. This is Political Media. I'm Lamar. Peace out.
Two daughters and wanted them close. He was so tunnel vision on, I just want my kids to have a good college experience, and I just want them to have an amazing education, and I know I can give that to them. Neither of them went to college, so I think it was important for them, like, we didn't get to have that, I want to give it to you. Yeah. But they wanted to give it to us a little too much. Right. I just remember getting a call, and it was like, hey, Liv, have you talked to your mom? And I was like, no, why? And they were like, well, I'll just let you talk to her and then call me back. Right. And so I hang up the phone, and I had this like really weird gut feeling. I didn't know what she was talking about, but I was like, I'm just gonna search my mom's name up. Then it's everywhere. I knew any second everybody was gonna know too.
Right.
And I remember just like freezing and feeling so ashamed. I went home and hid myself for probably like 3 or 4 months. I was too embarrassed. And yeah, it was, and you know what? I shouldn't have been there in the first place, clearly. 100% honestly, when it first happened, I didn't look at it and say, oh my God, like, how dare we do this? I was like, why is everybody complaining? I'm confused what we did. Yeah. Right. And that's embarrassing to admit. Right. That's embarrassing within itself that I walked around my whole 20 years of life not realizing, like, you have insane privilege. You're like the poster child of white privilege, and you had no idea.
Do you understand why different people in the community would be upset? Do you have any understanding of why I would be upset at your being here and what you all did? There is so much devastation, particularly this year, 2020, with the pandemic and everything being brought to the table, just how there's so much
inequality.
Inequality and inequity. That when you come to the table with something like this, it's like, child, please.
Right.